Well, hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Jared. I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. And quickly before I go live here, I wanted to share a little news story I just saw on TVP World. This is in terms of like Russia and the EU. The head of the EU was due to land in Bulgaria when they got hit with a Russian GPS attack that forced their pilot to circle the airport for an hour until they decided to use analog maps to be able to land. And that, to me, smells an awful lot like what happened right before the 2024 US election. Remember, I mean, a lot of people will remember the UAVs and drones that were everywhere. And remember how they tried to float aliens living in the ocean right about that time? But what really happened is several airplane crashes. Because remember the Army helicopter flying over the Potomac, and it crashed. And the reason that it crashed is because its telemetry data was off by hundreds of feet. And then there have been surviving pilots that have wrecked and have said, hey, my telemetry data was off by hundreds of feet. Fortunately for us, that pilot was hot to trot, and he pulled up, and they used analog maps to land. The reason I'm bringing this story is obviously with Donald Trump's health in question. We still haven't seen the president in days. Those photos were all dated. Understand that to a lot of people that doesn't even mean that he's dead. It just means he's in hospice. He's getting the best healthcare in the world, and they're going to keep him alive for a long goddamn time. Is the word on the street. But I'll say all that to say I haven't seen anyone close to the president that could tell you about his health, and you believe them. So, also, Vladimir Putin has handlers that collect his piss and shit so that people can't go behind him and get health information off of him. So the two worst people in the world are old and dying, and they're in terrible health. And I just wanted to point out they're still connected at the hip. And remember, the president of the United States used his wives and his children and worked with his best friend and his best friend's wife for the better part of 20 years to run an international organized crime ring. And the entire purpose of that was to basically surround himself with like-minded people that were also rich and powerful and get dirt on them, like pictures and video of all the horrible shit that they did together, and then pull himself out of that because he's the president and he wasn't in it and the books are cooked. But all these people are. And I want to continue to point out that Donald Trump ratted on Jeffrey Epstein. Mm-hmm. Happy Labor Day. Hope you enjoy your music festival today.